And we're here. The first ever podcast.
Ever made.
Ever.
Why do they call it a podcast to begin with? I always wondered.
Do we have?
I don't know. It sounds more futuristic than it is. Probably. But,
Do we have a name?
no, not yet. No names yet.
Okay.
We do have a internet celebrity with us, though. Sean Tropa. 80 followers last night. Go ahead and show him. Show him what you're famous for.
So I made this video about. It's really annoying. Someone's coming downstairs. Because
Quiet.
you're doing something down here, Aaron.
Quiet on set. Quiet on set.
Can I come now?
Why?
Is there salad in the fridge downstairs?
Oh my God. Come down.
Jesus.
Hi.
Look at this setup.
Hey.
Look at this setup.
Quiet on set.
Just keep
There's
that
no
down.
salad down here, is there?
No, there's no upstairs either. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Did you eat it all?
No, I did not.
Sean, you have a sister?
Two older one.
I did not know that.
No one
I
does.
didn't know either.
Wow. I have an older sister, too. It's kind of
Yeah.
like an Easter egg, yeah.
Well,
I have
basically,
I have
I-
a sister.
I grew up outside of Philadelphia, and then I moved to Boonville, Indiana. But in the meantime, she was still going to Penn State, so we kind of left her in Philly. you
Yeah.
know? So we kind of abandoned her
No, that's funny that you moved from Philly all the way out here.
to
Forget that.
Boonville, Indiana. Yeah, I was at my friend's house because we were sold our house, and my dad called me and said, "Look up this address, blah blah blah, Boonville, Indiana." And my the friend's mom I was staying with was like, "What the fuck is that?" But it was way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way more, country.
Boonville,
and, I thought I was going to have to put my boots on and throw a lip in
Yeah,
and
you're gonna have to keep your eye out
take
for that.
long rides with my blonde girlfriend.
I heard the funniest story from Lane when you were trying out for basketball. He said he was guarding you like on tryouts, like if this is your first year here, and he just kept yelling, "Mismatch, mismatch,
Dude, it was
mismatch,"
so annoying.
and that's so funny.
I was such a little kid and I didn't have any friends.
Yeah.
And I was a social kid.
Did he lock you down?
Nah, he was terrible.
Did you make the team?
No.
Neither of you guys made the
Yeah,
team.
I cried too.
It canceled out.
I
You
cried.
guys just went
Yeah.
way too hard on each
Yeah,
other.
we both missed. We both went to it.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah,
how
show
did you-
him the video. Show him the video.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Okay,
we're working
so-
with here.
I made this video. There's a joke there's like an ongoing joke about college campuses and walking upstairs and how hard it is to walk upstairs with the backpack on and after you walk 15 minutes to class, So I was making this joke. I'll show the video right now.
We'll put it up somewhere.
Little X playing in the background.
R.I.P. Did you actually just loop it the same exact thing, or did you do that?
So-
did you just look like that 5 times or loop it?
And you're only on the second floor. Ha ha ha.
Funny joke.
There's this joke about it's at IU, Ballantyne Hall. Ballantyne Hall, I guess it's called. Is like the tallest building at IU, and make this joke. You go up there to jump off. It's like the tallest building, so when you walk upstairs, it's like leg day. But no, what I actually did to make that is, I did different. I went up actually 5 flights of stairs making this video.
Oh wow.
So by the end, I was actually kind of tired, and I actually just got rid of the loop when I turned because it wasn't good the other times. It was only good one
So
time.
you literally just took the same loop?
So I only took the same turn.
That's almost better.
Which is the funniest.
what made
it
is the
funny.
funniest
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah. But anyway, I actually have this relationship with this girl named Jenna who runs the Tab IU, and she's
Relationship.
yeah. Well, not a relationship, just
Okay. Yeah. No,
no.
the way he said it.
Oh, you can have a friend relationship.
Yeah.
You can.
You weirdo. But yeah, you don't. Yeah. What do we call this? Business partners now?
Oh, strictly acquaintance.
When are we gonna argue about money?
Tomorrow. Let's do it.
Anyway, she had contacted me a few years ago on basically because I've been making videos for a while now, saying she wanted to collab and make a video together, and it never happened. Never really.
So it's a girl who just runs that account?
Yeah, she built it fuck up.
No
built
way.
It the fuck
I
up,
thought
yeah.
the Tab almost sounded like a restaurant, maybe.
Yeah.
That was their page.
No, I thought so too.
Wow.
But she
Like
built
the
it.
tabloid.
Yeah.
Is what it's going for.
So is she doing like sponsored posts and everything on there?
I don't think so, dude. I don't think she makes any money off of it or anything.
Wow.
But she built it up. Obviously, she has 16.
News you
16
give a fuck about. I
Yeah.
love that. You gotta love that.
IU Bloomington. It's pretty good.
Wow.
No, she does a good job, really. And she built it up. When I first met her, it was not that big of a deal. It was pretty
Wow.
low
So
following.
you like actually saw the come up.
Yeah, and so she's doing a good job. But contacted her and was like, "This is funny. You should post this," and she did. So I gained like 80 followers in one day.
Nice.
So thank you everybody who did. That was really cool. Really appreciate that.
It's popping.
Good.
It's
feeling.
bumping.
It's bumping.
Should we put a list of all the new followers up, maybe?
Yeah. Screen record.
Kind of, we'll just scroll through.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you everybody.
All the clout tokens right here.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah.
shout out. And I did get a fucking. Honestly, I learned that just making videos, people, if you're kind of confident about it and like it's easy and it's not a big deal, then people are down to like, oh yeah, what are you guys doing? What are you doing over here? But if you're like, is it okay if I make this video? They're like,
No, that's facts.
kind of sketch about
You
it.
have to be so like confident that it's cringe to other people. You know, you just gotta just do it. You know.
Because it is cringe to other people. People don't want to be recorded anymore. There's so many laws and.
Well,
shit
another
people
thing
say.
is people, when they're on camera, they don't want to look weird. So every time you put a camera in someone's face, they're usually happy unless they're just like one of those, fuck you, get the camera on my face.
Yeah,
people,
like
you
then
know?
you just put them on the news.
Like, nobody wants to be that guy in the video who is a...
Yeah. What
Yeah.
I honestly enjoy it. It's like, what are you gonna do? Fight me over putting like recording?
No, that is the best part. Like if they're trying to fuck you up, you are already recording.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's
Yeah.
it's nice. It's like a riot shield.
Yeah.
Just having the camera on you, you just protect yourself.
But it's funny when they like try and block it out. It's almost funnier when you're like, no.
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
No.
Yeah.
I always like doing this thing in Indy when I'm driving. Like I'll have some like Kish pull over. I'll just roll down my window. Some dude's like raking his leaves. I'm like recording. I'm saying, I'm putting you on the news. Hope it was worth it, bud. Hope it was worth it. And I'm just like zooming in on him and they're just looking so confused.
Well, that's something we actually started back in high school. Brandon and I would go to Walmart, and it was actually, he wouldn't do it the first time because...
Oh, it was Walmart at 2 a.m. And if you're at Walmart at 2 a.m., you already don't want to be fucked with. And the
Yeah.
people we were seeing there, I was getting bad vibes. I thought, someone's going to pop me.
The idea of the video was to go up to random people, with their phone in their face, and say, I'm putting you on the news. And that's the only thing they're allowed to say.
But I do it. I do it just from the safety of my car, so I can skirt off and get the fuck out of there if I need to.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely don't want to be at Walmart. We were at Walmart yesterday. Newburgh, Indiana Walmart. Which, by the way, Newburgh is not Newburgh
It's
anymore.
bumping.
What the hell is it? Dude.
We get there, and there's 6 sheriff cars and a guy sitting in handcuffs on
Wow.
a bench. The best part is he's dressed out in full camo. So Sean, had to make the obvious joke. Oh, why are all these cops here? There's not even a victim.
God.
And the dude's just sitting there with handcuffs, full camo, and
Who are you
6
talking
cops.
to, sir? Hey, officer, who are you talking to?
And the most traffic I've ever seen in that Walmart parking lot.
People are
So
sick
many
and tired
people.
of the camo jokes. I realized that.
They
I
are.
made one yesterday to a dude I saw. I said, "Oh, I didn't even see your jacket." He just looked at me like, "Yeah, man, fuck off."
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
it's-
them.
2 years ago, though, those were bangers.
No, that.
Guaranteed bangers.
And correct timing with any joke, I think, is,
Sure,
But
definitely
when-
been overplayed.
when you
Chuck
s-
is here. Chuck has arrived. Quiet on set.
Oh my God.
And a bag? Oh my goodness. Bring it over here, come
Chuck, get
Come
over here.
on. Quiet on set, though. Quiet on set.
on. Hey guys.
Look at that camera, or this one,
Okay.
or this one.
Is this a stew? Can you give me a
Hey.
It's not a stew.
No, this is a intellectual conversation.
Ames.
we're
James
hashing
doing
out-
a
we're-
podcast.
Yeah,
We're a
that's
group. Call us Outcasts.
Oh,
No doubt.
okay, he's just
Spit
rapping.
bars, and we're funny, just like weird cars.
Wow, we're gonna end up on some like Reddit cringe compilation.
That's what we're.
That right there.
Was that not the goal?
Good clout though. It's good clout. We'll take free clout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate
What's up, Chuck?
So we never went over what our name was. We kind of just jumped right into the tab.
Yeah, we don't have a name.
So I know we were thinking about where the bitches at podcast because there's no bitches here. But
True, but then like I don't know.
I feel
about that
uncomfortable
one.
about that.
Where the bitches at?
What about call him mommy?
Barstool's playing with that one already.
They are.
Yeah. There's a dude actually at Barstool. He's like working on like a little
Call him
like
mommy?
a troll. Yeah, up theirs. Of the caller daddy.
What about?
What about like broken jewel pod and you need a cast to fix it?
podcast.
Wow.
You love your puns. You're playing.
That was too much for me, Chuck. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. This is a 3-person seating arrangement, obviously. Go mess with your new settings.
Yeah, and fuck your puns.
Okay, but wait. I know we didn't decide on it, but BS podcast. That's funny.
Because Brandon Sean. See, I didn't realize Jake is going to be in it, though. So
Yeah, I may fade out too. We never know.
Yeah.
budget cuts. We might can't afford them.
I may fade out. You never know.
I may fade out.
It might
This
just
might
be-
be the last one. Imagine
Oh,
though.
jeez.
But we're doing it, you know. We're sitting here recording ourselves.
Yeah, we're out here.
Let's give the people. If you're a listener, though, what's something you want to hear, though? We got to give them
Yeah.
something. What's a good talking?
What do you want to hear about?
What are people saying?
Advice?
What's going? Trump's getting impeached. Don't keep it too political.
Yeah. I was
But,
actually. Listen
you
to
know.
this, dude.
Or he's impeached. So
I don't know.
doesn't mean
anything
he's not
about it.
president.
I don't
yeah.
know what it means either. I'm bartending. I'm a bartender, and I at a Springhill Suites hotel, and obviously I have like old businessmen come in, usually white, and from all over the country. And I have this guy from Indiana and a guy from Boston, Massachusetts, and they're both obviously one's very Democrat, one's very Republican, and I'm not gonna say which one is which. Use your imagination. Anyway, one guy was like, the government's only good for 2 things for me: making sure they don't tax me, and making sure the stock market's doing well.
Wait, making sure they don't tax me or making sure they tax me?
It's like fair taxing.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's what, in his perspective, he has to be concerned with the government interacting with him. Which is, it's a fair
That's fair.
point. And then he goes on to say, all the other social problems in the world, they don't fucking matter. And this Democratic guy was like, whoa. And they're both very nice guys. I enjoy talking to them both. But he's like, you're going to sit here and say that they don't matter to the millions and millions of people that they actually do matter to? You're going to actually sit here and say they don't matter. And then it was just back and forth. Both sides are ignorant, I think. I'm
Yeah.
ignorant.
Well, I mean, you can't really sit and have a political conversation and come to a solution. Like,
No, you can't.
never like.
People can't have conversations.
There's never an answer though either.
I mean, I was in this conversation earlier today, actually, and I brought up religion, and this guy just left the conversation.
Wow.
Do we not want to say that?
No, we
you
did.
just said it.
You can say whatever you
I'm not
want to
censoring
say.
myself.
The
Fuck it.
podcast.
Yeah. If you can't have a conversation, then you shouldn't be able to freaking have an opinion.
Yeah.
Conversations are good. You know,
Yes.
you got to keep them balanced. You got to do you. Jake, what are you working on? You're probably scheming up some new vids.
Oh, so we're just getting right into it, huh? Is that it?
Go ahead, tell us.
All right. Well, for those of you who don't know, my name is Jake Heidecker, and I am a person.
Wow.
That is so fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That's
Are we
good.
cutting this
No,
podcast at all?
no,
It's
one
just the
take
one?
too. One take.
Yeah.
I like that better. Though.
Sweat and all, man.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Like the one take really puts the person also in the conversation.
No, and we'll be more prepared as the show goes on, as
Yeah.
it progresses. So,
Yeah.
you know.
In 2 or 3 episodes, we'll be able to look back and say, wow, remember
Yeah.
when we were doing the
Do
first
you remember
time?
how
Yeah.
cringe it was when Jake introduced himself on the show? Yeah.
I'll be forever known as that guy. Anyways, I just graduated from Purdue University in August. Moved to Nashville, Tennessee, where I am managing my media business called Jelly House, which used to be JH Productions, as a lot of people know, and then it evolved. There's videos on my Instagram. You'll see them. We'll probably put one right here, the little Pokemon evolution one.
Yeah, like right there.
It was for a niche crowd,
Yeah.
the kids who grew up.
But I
on
think we
Pokemon.
all got it.
Most of
Yeah,
our content
basically.
Yeah.
And
Very niche, yeah.
So I focus a lot on music videos. At the same time, I do concert videos, and also I do any type of video you can see. But for Jelly House, it's the platform for just music videos, basically.
Yeah.
So what are you
And
doing right now?
Culture.
What's next?
Yeah,
What
what's
we're doing
going on
right
now?
now? Just finished a 4-day shoot with my roommate Trey Schaefer.
The Trizzy.
Everyone knows him. Grew up with the guy. I'm actually wearing his merch right now.
We'll have to get him
Should
on.
I-
We'll have to get him on here.
Should I get it?
There you go.
So I live with Trey, and we shot a music video for his song that's coming out the second week of January. And then when I head back to Nashville, I'm shooting another video for a friend of mine in Nashville by the name of Alec Bailey. And he's another great friend of mine in Nashville. I only have like 4 real friends in Nashville right now, which we can talk about that, moving to a new city or college and like finding your group of friends.
For sure.
But we'll go to that. And then anyways, so working on Alec's song, who is produced by Trey, because they work together a lot. And so, yeah, that's what I'm working on.
I mean, you're at 219 subscribers. That's pretty good. And only 26 videos. You're pretty good. You're working with a lot of people, I think, from what my perspective.
Yeah.
Which is a thing I take for pride now. It's like one of my prideful.
It's like working with others.
It's working with a bunch of
YouTubers.
people, you know. Like
Yeah.
I'm actually video I'm posting next is just me in it, which is the most efficient video I could ever fucking make because I don't have to direct. But like, it's fun to like work with people.
Yeah, it gets a little more complicated though.
Oh,
You
for
add more
sure,
people in the
for
mix,
sure.
for sure.
And people always never do what you want. Like as a director, there's always a director, whatever we are.
Yeah, something like that.
It's always hard to get people to actually do what you want them to do. Instead of saying, I want you to say this, they say the thing next to that. And I'm like, why couldn't you have just fucking said what I told you to say?
Yeah. It's very different.
Bro, everyone wants to be a star. Stick to
Also-
the script.
An interjection here. What's it like being the guy in the middle?
It is
you
crazy.
kind of have to.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like hosting a debate right now. I'm eating a lot of table, corner right here.
I think it's
getting
a
up
big
on me.
responsibility to be the dude in the middle.
Yeah,
No,
Maybe
100%.
next
Yeah.
time I'll be in the middle.
my head's on tilt.
That's why I'm the Jamie of the group.
Yeah, young Jamie on the computer.
James.
Type.
Go ahead, make a typing noise for us.
Spell everything wrong.
This
hope
is
that
how
picks
people will
up.
hack in movies. They'll just slam it on the keyboard and they're in, like as if.
I also
you know?
think it's funny when people playing video games in movies. They're like,
Yeah, it's
And they
like
move the controller a lot.
they don't click. No one ever clicks. It's like, do you think everyone who's in these movies is just like a keyboard shortcut god and doesn't even have to use the mouse?
Doesn't
Maybe.
seem like-
Yeah.
Mods
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah, no kidding.
usually
knows?
people are losing too. Like that's the easiest emotion to replicate.
Yeah.
Winning, or they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Like the South Park episode of the World of Warcraft guy, he won. You know, the guy that was sitting on his computer like this.
Oh yeah, the most iconic one of all time.
Yeah.
It's just actually the human centipede.
Centipede.
Centipede. That is it centipede?
Centipede.
But
Centipede.
the South Park
Oh,
episode.
I didn't know that. I never watched South Park growing up, guys. You can tell, probably.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty
it
funny how
shows.
You don't like it?
No, he said. I said.
I
he
said
said
you
he
can tell,
hasn't
probably.
seen
He said,
South
yeah, it
Park.
shows.
He said, yeah, it shows.
You know those memes? It's like some of y'all never grew up with your mom taking you to McDonald's while you cried in the back over a 4-piece nugget, and then the catches, and it really shows.
Yeah.
You know, you've seen those.
Gotcha.
memes.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
was that what we're going for? Kinda?
Yeah, facts.
I think we know. I just couldn't hear. I just couldn't hear you guys.
Anyways, let's go talk about moving to new cities. All 3 of us went to the same high school together, Castle High School in Newburgh, Indiana, and then Sean is a grade above us. Brandon and I, best friends. in
Well, I
high
think
school.
like everyone knows that. You know,
Not
that's
everyone.
not. I mean, saying like down the road, it's good just to throw it out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
For our out of the country fans, you know, we're going
True.
worldwide.
But anyways, Sean ended up going to Indiana University, Bloomington. Brandon, IUPUI, Indianapolis.
The ooey pooey sticky
me,
gooey.
Purdue. So honestly, you and I are kind of he's a combination of both of us.
Yeah.
In a sense.
In a sense.
It's like those face things where it's like.
And that's why I'm in the middle.
It's like the face.
That is why he's in the middle.
I never did those face things.
Cheers to that.
The old guy.
I never cheers once this whole time.
I never knew what I looked like when I was old. Never did that translation.
Well, it's Christmas Eve. That's today, the day we're filming this.
Yep.
What are you guys asking for Christmas? For the Chrysler?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nope.
Nope. Same. How about
I don't
you?
need anything.
I mean, pretty small list, but you know, I did
You
throw
had
a
a
couple
list,
things
though.
on. I didn't make a list actually.
Oh.
I
You
didn't
said-
make. I
He
did
said
that.
a small list, guys. Will run
I
that back.
never. I never put pen to paper and made an actual list.
Okay, you put finger to screen.
I mentally organized some ideas of what I would want
Yeah.
in my head.
And then you
Okay.
send a few.
Yeah.
forwarding
And
emails.
theoretically, what
Yeah.
were some of those ideas?
I was
Perhaps.
thinking, okay, you know, just keep it. You know, an Xbox controller. Who doesn't need an extra
Okay.
one? You'll take one.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that. rechargeable batteries, because we're not buying batteries anymore. Those are killing turtles.
Yeah.
We just want to recharge them, and batteries are expensive.
You're supposed to recycle them too, I think. How do you recycle a
My
battery?
dad does that. He has a little box that we keep,
Yeah.
and he says recycle batteries, and you put one in there when you're done, and then
But
it
recycling
magically
is just,
disappears. I don't know where, but
yeah, it's just so inconvenient to recycle. Like, a lot of people don't do it, you know?
It's expensive too.
Yeah.
Apparently it's getting really expensive.
We've had this conversation at your house before, too. That's crazy.
Why is recycling expensive?
Go ahead, yeah, young Jamie.
My dad's
Also,
in the
another-
recycling business.
Another thing I was reading, and don't quote me on this, but I was reading something about how the plastic straws. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for saving the turtles and
But
not
that's
using
not it,
plastic
Chief.
straws.
Yeah.
But the thing is, plastic straws account for like 0.005% of the waste.
No, you're right. Yeah.
So, but it's not like I'm out here intentionally saying, please drink plastic straws. I think it's good to start maybe somewhere like that. But like in the grand scheme of things, I think there's a lot more.
It's definitely a weird flex, though, to be
Yeah.
like, oh, you're using a plastic straw, like you're a scumbag or something.
Like
It's like, all
most
right.
people maybe don't even know.
Yeah. I think the idea is plastic straws do a lot of the clogging because they get into small crevices and do a lot of the
Oh, well, I mean, there's so many other. There's like 12 things on this table right now that are worse than straws if they were just dropped in the ocean.
Including Chuck's camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Chuck, get off the get off the table, Chuck.
Chuck.
Chuck,
Get
do
in.
you know what you're doing right now
Why are you on the table, man?
Quiet on set. Quiet on set.
to the environment?
Yeah. So basically, there's a recycling crisis.
Yeah, it seems like
Recycling
it.
markets were down.
I actually saw.
Anti-pollution crackdown.
Do you know the? Look this up. Look up.
Oh, well, here's one thing that was semi-important. Too many imported recyclables are contaminated, sometimes with hazardous substances like lead and mercury. Also, you can't recycle pizza boxes because there's grease. That's what contamination.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Wow.
contamination
Wow.
problems that go on with like just everyday use. So
And
we
we-
actually had this problem in Bloomington. Our recycling was denied 3 weeks in a row. After 2 months of me bitching at my roommate saying, yo, you can't, this is the recycling bin, this is the trash bin.
They just don't care. They throw it in
You
either
can't
one.
recycle an Arby's bag with fucking curly fries in the bottom of it, you know what I'm saying? So put it in the trash. Anyway, it took me, I had to dump the whole freaking thing out and sort it myself.
God.
Which proud roommate moment for me.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That truly is above and beyond.
I was walking down the street and it was every freaking recycling they cracked down on finally. And I was like, the first 3 months of school they weren't doing this, so what
Yeah.
happened?
Well, I would assume then that a lot of college campuses are having that problem. I mean, with pizza, we all know how it gets.
Yeah.
Damn near on the
Late-
pizza joints. Less grease.
Late nights, 2 a.m. on a Saturday. You might order a pizza with your friends. Think how many colleges.
Do that.
Oh, at least 20.
Well, I'm pretty sure Bloomington
least.
trash gets sent to Indianapolis
Wow.
And then where does it go?
underground.
Yeah, I have noticed a lot of graduates moving to India after school.
Dude, that is a dead end. Dude.
Wow.
That is a shot at Chuck.
God, I feel bad. We're just out here opening fire on Chuck right now.
I am not.
Good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy though.
Yeah, good guy though.
Yeah. But I think there's a lot more problems with collecting. It's a lot of, fucking fixed costs, like having a recycling truck and people to work it and hauling and stuff. It's expensive, and you just expect it to be taken
Yeah.
by some guy at 6 o'clock in the morning that you often get pissed at for waiting.
No,
really
that
long.
would be the most awful job ever.
No, they get paid well though.
No, they
I'm
definitely
sure.
do get well
You
compensated.
need to.
I've heard the most awful jobs ever are working in retail stores.
Oh,
Working
that's
the
probably
floor.
facts. You're dealing with mega Karens all
Oh
day.
my
Like
god.
people who just demand too much, like customer service people, are unreal.
People who
to
really
me.
take advantage. They don't look at them as humans.
Yeah,
They're like,
like-
oh, this person works at American Eagle. They're
Yeah.
a robot.
Yeah, it's
they'll
just
do-
crazy.
No, you said robot. 12 worst jobs in America: assembly worker, bank teller. Why is a bank teller?
That would be very boring. But being
Probably
a
the
bank teller
boredom
would be
factor.
so like just
Without
miserable.
benefits, usually. Coal miner. Well, why are
Yeah,
people so obsessed with coal?
it's just how we fueled this country for hundreds of years.
But there's
Maybe
obvious.
150.
Can't you see there's
like,
obvious
maybe.
freaking charts of fucking scatter pot fucking
Of what?
charts. I'm saying the coal thing is going down.
Oh yeah, but it's not
The
done
coal
for.
thing. Jeez, that sounds so stupid.
Yeah.
The coal thing.
God, Sean.
The coal thing. The coal thing is going down.
It's
The elevator. The
coal,
fucking-
coal is done for.
I don't understand how people get obsessed with it. A farm worker.
It's definitely not looking good for coal though.
Fast food and short order cooks. A fishing worker.
This is a pretty obvious list to me. I
A
think.
logger. Well, obviously.
I
it's the-
feel like a
it's the
logger's
first
an
thing
iconic job. That's up there with like, you know.
Yeah, they-
obviously, it's police, being a police or a cop. Here, I sound stupid now. A
Yeah.
cop, a firefighter.
Police.
But if you had to throw another iconic job in, a logger. That's top
Yeah.
three.
They have a TV show about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They literally have a TV show about it. They're gonna
It's
throw
kinda
that.
exciting.
That's number 7 on the worst job
Wolverine
list.
was a logger.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah, he was. Wow.
Yeah. Relaxing. Okay. Medical transceptionist. Patient interactions by physicians.
Oh, that could get
Newspaper reporter. I feel like people. That's a.
You could love that.
Exciting
Okay.
job.
I don't know about this list anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Who made this?
Bloomberg.
Yeah.
Balanced careers, but Bloomberg is endorsing it. Anyway, it's 12. So postal service worker, obviously going postal. You ever seen those TV shows?
No.
Those TV shows? Going postal. It's like all the times that the worker got fired and went into work and shot everybody.
Oh wow.
You ever seen this?
No, jeez though.
Retail sales associate, and the last one is a taxi driver, which I feel like is pretty obvious. But I think there's a lot worse jobs. You ever seen Dirtiest Jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely
Some
do
of those
that.
jobs fucking suck.
But they pay well.
That guy almost had a sick enjoyment out of doing it, though. He
I-
loved getting down and dirty.
I don't
know
know.
he did.
You maybe on camera it looked like it. I don't know.
And
You
then
know
they
what's
cut
funny?
The cameras, and he's like, God, fucking
Yeah.
starts vomiting,
Yeah.
can't handle it.
Yeah.
ER comes in, takes him on a stretcher.
Yeah. And
They'll
then
never
all these
show
other
us
workers
that.
are like, average day.
Yeah, no, a lot of people, you know, they probably just don't like their TV show that much. Just like
I
little
thought it was a pretty
puppets.
good TV show, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going on 30 minutes. So,
Let's give
How do
them.
you know that?
because we started at 1:11.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Well, should we go to the advice column?
Yeah. We should
Do
do
that.
advice column.
Yes.
Definitely.
So
So what?
I have some advice I can give.
Maybe for the advice column, we all put our hoods on.
Okay, yeah, it's advice
That'd be a
time.
little thing.
Time for the advice.
Advice.
Advice column.
Dun, dun, dun.
Advice with
Dun,
hoods.
dun, dun. Don't be walking in a dark alleyway with a hood on.
True.
That's just a fucking race thing. God damn it, Sean.
Wow.
I just brought race into
You brought it there.
Yeah, I mean there is.
True. It's I mean, it's definitely could be a factor.
Anyway, okay, I have some advice. To people out there that are trying to impress somebody, cut your fingernails, don't wear stuff with stains on it, clean your fucking ears out.
Wow.
Wow.
Those are easily
The
neglected.
three things that are easily done that often get forgotten.
True.
Women do not like long fingernails on dudes.
No, they
Well, I just
cannot.
cut mine
Well,
yesterday.
I don't think dudes do either. Like if you're, my advice is to dudes.
And not always tip your delivery drivers.
Yeah.
Especially when it's snowing out.
And during the holidays.
Mhm.
You know, they work for cheap. Those tips mean a lot to them.
They do.
Are you referencing the UPS videos lately that show UPS
Oh,
drivers
yeah, with
taking
the
the extra
water.
step to hide
Yeah.
the
The next
products?
It's okay.
Yeah. No, that is
Well,
actually crazy that people are just
It's fine.
people just steal stuff off packages, like or
Yeah.
steal stuff off porches.
Well, the Mark Rober video.
Yeah, my neighbors had 3 packages stolen literally this
Really?
week.
I didn't know
And
that.
See, and I'm nervous
Yeah.
now because I'm in Newburgh all week, and I have a hoodie that's being delivered to Nashville, and it's arriving tomorrow, and I won't be there till Friday.
Well, what's your advice for people? So, SD card got full. We lost like the last 4 minutes.
It's okay. It was all BS anyway.
Uh-huh. I don't even know if we got that far, honestly. They might not get that joke, actually.
Yeah, so it cut off when you were talking about UPS drivers.
Oh. So, I don't even think we got your advice.
Clean your mirror.
Yeah, I don't know if we got your advice either. We should just say our advice just in case.
The hoodie time advice. Da-da.
Oh, I think we got that. I don't know, though.
It's okay. It's gonna be cut a little bit.
We
anyway.
got 30 minutes in.
We were doing good, and then we really fucked up.
Yeah. Hey, it's the first podcast. It builds character.
It's the first one.
Okay. So are we doing all of it again, or are we just gonna round it? I think we got mine.
I might even come up with new advice.
Oh.
Say my old one, then maybe drop some new ones.
I like my advice.
Go ahead. What is it? What's your advice?
Clip your nails. Don't wear stuff with stains on
Yeah.
it, and clean out
All-
your freaking ears.
All easy stuff to do that is often neglected, and it can go a long way. Brush your teeth, of course, obviously.
Okay, go your advice.
My advice is to tip your delivery drivers. You know, it's the holidays. They're working out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Especially in the
How much of a tip?
how much of a tip? Yeah,
$2 is the minimum.
minimum. What is this? If
Minimum.
you're getting like a cookie
I thought-
from Jimmy John's delivered to you, $2.
I thought like 20% is
Yeah.
good.
Like if I deliver a pizza, like $5.
$5.
Because when I delivered pizzas, a $5 tip just got me so nice.
Really? I
It's
mean,
it's always worth your time.
yeah.
It's not like, you know, you're not balling, but it's just like, I respect
for
you.
sure.
I know that.
No, absolutely, and that's way harder than a bartender. What, a bartender's hot, so you're gonna tip him more.
yeah.
yeah.
No, and that's the trap.
Like
They get you just. My first time going to a bar, I was just like, holy crap! Like this place probably makes so much money. Like, what other business can get everyone inside of their business so drunk they just start making poor decisions and just spending all their money?
it's crazy.
Like,
True.
you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like just set
That
up
is
for
pretty
failure.
crazy.
Like,
Versus
what
being-
other business is like
yeah,
that?
you can't. No, there's no other business.
Great model.
Very great model.
Yeah. Okay, what is your advice, sir?
My life advice is to clean your mirror.
Yeah.
And that is something that goes such a long way because it's the first thing you see usually when you're brushing your teeth, which I guess all of ours are kind of hygiene, except tipping your delivery driver. But so I guess that makes just yours and I's hygiene. But
But I mean, not is hygiene
Hygiene
cleaning
tip.
your mirror is hygiene?
I don't
I,
really
thought-
know.
I feel like hygiene's just.
I just
like,
think a clean mirror.
Cleanliness,
Sometimes you look in the mirror and you feel like $1 million
Yeah.
yeah.
if it's clean and
If it's
crisp.
clean.
Yeah. Plus, it's not the worst thing in the world when you're.
Plus, when you have guests over, they'll
Yeah.
appreciate your clean.
Yeah.
So,
The biddies love the mirror pics, you know, if they come through.
yeah.
Look how shitty this house is, but at least the mirror is clean.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the coffee table just has beer and like Rello guts everywhere, but the mirror is really nice.
Honestly, throughout college, I should have done once a week or whatever. Just take a picture of
the coffee
the
table.
coffee table.
Those are the
'Cause
funniest
that's where
pictures.
stuff goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's where you
literally.
can tell if the night was fun or not.
Yeah.
You know?
Facts.
Jeez, what is on this? What's this? What was in this little baggie?
Yeah. Whoa.
What was in this big baggie?
What was in this medium to large bag?
What was in this trash bag?
Jeez. Who brought the suitcase?
Anyway,
Yeah.
we're rounding it up. That was the first podcast. It was very fun.
Yeah. We said we'd do like a little recap for the next one. Kind of
Yeah.
add if we thought of anything.
Yeah.
But next one will be a little more organized. You know, we'll try and get some topics
Absolutely.
prearranged
Yeah.
to discuss. And then
The
we'll
backgrounds might be changing a lot depending on
Oh,
where
yeah.
you film them too.
Yeah,
so
that's
don't get used to this Penn State flag
Yeah.
for you Penn
Or the
State
luck of the
fans
Irish.
out there.
Yeah. I am Irish. My sister went to Penn State. So
just, if you
that's
couldn't tell, you know.
dual citizen. I'm putting on for my
For his people.
my lattice. My lattice.
Yes, your laddies.